And as I said, it will be the Bulls who will get us underway in the final match of day one of the 2021 Inferno National Touch League.
The Mets missing a big-name player in Luke Kane, who's sitting out with an eye injury, unfortunately.
Yeah, so there you go. So that's going to be a big loss for them, and it's the Central Queensland Bulls who get us underway in this one. They move it quickly into the arms of Damon Moore. Just going to try and draw them out. He finds Crow. So Moore and Crow linking up through the middle. Little dummy step. He's through. The bat on is a decent one, but just up and over the Central Queensland Bulls who get us underway in this one. They move it quickly into the arms of Damon Moore. Just going to try and draw them out. He finds Crow. So Moore and Crow linking up through the middle. Little dummy step. He's through. The bat on is a decent one, but just up and over the head of Malcolm Kenny. Touch past the decision from the referee.
Yeah, Jaden Ashby makes the touch there. The scooper almost sneaks through, but good defense first up from the Mets.
So here come the Mets, just going to work it out from their own end. At least make it seem like the pass went backwards. They got in a bit of a pickle, but the referee said no, it's a forward pass. Maybe a harsh one, but here's Bornellum. And now on to Buckley. Buckley jinking and stepping. Moffat is in there at dummy half. So Buckley, Moffat. Now chiming in is Quailo. And out the back, they are in.
Moffat.
They are in.
Hello, darling. He's well known for that. He's been doing that since he was a young man, Josh Moffat. Comes around on the sweep. Goes to dive. He's always a threat and just pops it up to Adam Bumellam. Number 3 there. Yeah, to score.
Adam Bumellam pretty happy with that. That's silky stuff from the Mets to start us off in this one. So that's a taste of what we're...
And they're giving the Mets quite a bit of attacking ball in their own half too.
So touch taken by Ashby. They move it to the middle with Jake Gretsch, who's now out there. Good speed. This from the Mets, and a good touch, last-ditch touch on Chris Williams, who was very nearly through.
Holding them out 1-0, even though they've had plenty of attack, the Mets, so the Bulls will be happy about that.
Yeah, the Queenslanders coming at them here now with Jack Leonard. How can the Bulls deliver? Gee, they've made some easy meters in this set. The touch has been called on Cridland. Now Bob. The pass from Griffin. On to Bob. Quick play the ball. There's space in behind. And somehow the Bulls haven't been able to find the equaliser.
Dave Zanetti sneaks through from half. Luke Moffat, the saver, should have put his arms up, and he just doesn't find someone to finish. Unusual mistake there not to finish that one off.
Space down the far side of the ground for the Mets. They bring it back to the centre, this time with sort of...
And he just doesn't find someone to finish. Unusual mistake there not to finish that one off.
Space down the far side of the ground for the Mets. They bring it back to the centre, this time with Soteropoulos. Gretchen on the act as well. Now Quailo straight through the middle. Back to Bumellam. There's space in behind. And I tell you what, the Bulls couldn't take their chance down the other end, and Chris Williams makes them pay for that.
Man, the Rooster, early release back to Chris Williams, and he just smokes the saver. He's very well known for his pace, and he puts it on full display there. Good play from the Mets.
Just went through the gears, didn't he? Slipped right through. The Bulls are well and truly in this, but it's just inside the on our team list. So we'll get that sorted as Ashby rushes forward. Centre of the park now with Moffat. Turn back on the inside for Quailo, and now Moffat showing a clean pair of heels. Back on the inside, Quailo, great hands, beautiful football, and Scott Buckley just couldn't quite reach it on the dive.
Good fingertip footy from the Mets. Moffat to Coelho. Coelho pops it up. Adam Bullmellam. Oh, he just couldn't find someone at the end there. Scott Buckley just in front of him. Jack Buckley still running around so well.
And he took it well, but the touch was made. So Damon Moore, the ball in his hand. The dump from Crow. Moore going himself. He can throw a great ball on the inside. Gee, they did well there, the Bulls, and the scrambling defence was up to the task.
The attack and the defence is fantastic here, Benny.
Yeah, Maya Soteropoulos with the knockdown. Now the dive from Crow. Has he got there? The referees say yes, he has. And for all their attacking pressure, they've finally got a reward now, the Central Queensland Bulls.
Yeah, Jardel Bob on the sweep. He's just so hard to stop with that huge dive he's got, reaching out with the right hand. He won the game against the Sharks, doing something very similar this morning, actually.
Yes, top work from Bob. So 2-1, the Mets leading. I'll tell you what, there probably would be. I'm almost certain there would be a Bob Moffat somewhere in this, in the country or the world.
Sounds like a touch person.
Have to be. As Crow pops it up. Bob, he's in again, is he?
He scored that, pretty sure.
I'm certain he has. The referee is as well. So
Unreal.
That's a couple for Jardel Bob.
Very sharp once again. Gets the open side quickie. Out to his left, just diving. Reaches out. Second one of the game like that. And I'm sure he's scored a few others through the day.
So the Bulls are back in it, and it's really been caused by, obviously, their ability to finish off the opportunities that they've been granted, because the Mets have just been so ill-disciplined, and they've...
One of the game like that, and I'm sure he's scored a few others through the day.
So the Bulls are back in it, and it's really been caused by, obviously, their ability to finish off the opportunities that they've been granted, because the Mets have just been so ill-disciplined, and they've dropped a lot of ball as they look to hit back now. Ashby, cut-out ball. That is a tremendous ball out to Maya Soteropoulos, who goes over in the corner. The instant reply. 3-2 to the Mets.
Ripper right to left ball. TJ Ashby on the sweep. Turns around, right to left. Hits the winger, and great hands to finish.
So Maya Soteropoulos, that is the best name that I've called today. Griffin.
Australian winger Madalitsu Masashi been unreal the whole game. Great defensive stops.
They're coming out to Masashi's side there. Bob back into the middle. Leonard picking it up. Griffin, cut out ball. Did that hit Masashi on the head? I think it did. It was a Falcon. He had no idea about it.
He was looking the right way.
Here it is. I think it's going thump.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Top of the crown. He won't mind that with a stop just before half time. 40 seconds left. Wow, equally great defense from Braden Hegarty. Another Australian junior winger.
He was in the air as well. He would have been in the air when he made the touch. That is a quality touch, isn't it?
As good as it gets in terms of wing play.
Oh, and they've spilt it with the line wide open. The Mets, you may have just missed that, but, well, you're probably not going to miss much, because basically the line was wide open and the Mets should have scored.
Josh Moffat on the sweep with a nice little sinker ball over the top.
There it is.
TJ Ashby, eyes on the line. He'll be gutted about that one.
Of course, we just talked up TJ, and
in a way, the penalties in their own half were really being punished for it, both sides. It'll be interesting to see if they can capitalise here.
Space in behind. Diving over was Chris Williams. The touch has been called. He did score in a similar way in the first half, and it was just sliding defence across, and he almost slipped between. He was saying, got the ball down. Gee, it was tight. He's quick. And now jinking and stepping is Barron after receiving the pass from Jake Gretsch. So again, the big period coming up for the Bulls. Gretsch, little flick out the back, that time from Shoot, not to a teammate. It's in the arms of Moffat. Dump and split. Ashby back to Moffat. Ashby really trying to draw them to the edge of that 7-metre zone. Gretsch. There, it was open and he got the pass to Moffat. Sleight of hand from Ashby. You thought for a moment he was going to dive himself. And then Moffat just hitting that hole perfectly. They just weren't sliding back across, were they?
Yeah, nice. Jaden Ashby to his Penrith teammate Jake Gretsch on the sweep. Gives it back to Ashby, and Ashby finds Moffat for the try.
I don't know, we didn't have the wide shot there, so it's probably difficult to blame the defence because you've got the link there who's in two minds. Is it going to come out the back and they're going to hurt us with Masashi? Or are we going to, they're going to go short? And in the end, he, as you said, basically had his aim
for the try.
I don't know, we didn't have the wide shot there, so it's probably difficult to blame the defence because you've got the link there who's in two minds. Is it going to come out the back and they're going to hurt us with Masashi? Or are we going to, they're going to go short? And in the end, he, as you said, basically had his ankle snapped. He was trying to go left and right and all the one way, and the Bulls are going to hit back immediately through Malcolm Kenny. Try has been awarded, so basically those two tries just cancel each other out, and we've got the same scoreline we did it, well, the same difference between the sides that we had at half-time.
Yeah, this was a funny one. Damon Moore on an ML play, the link goes to grab, it slips between his hands backwards, and then Mal Kenny scores in the corner there.
Fair enough, looked like it went backwards.
We mentioned his name.
To Crow. Bob's going to pick it up. Could be space out wide if they're good enough.
Oh.
And the bat-on was just behind the winger who couldn't handle it.
Ooh. Unlucky there for the Bulls. The link the tap-on was on. It would have been really interesting if Hegarty had held on to that one.
So down it goes. No touch the call. No touch was the call, and now he hasn't looked up, and there's space in behind, and Harry Griffin has been made to pay, it is Liam Robinson who goes over in the corner. That is an absolute killer.
It's gonna hurt Harry Griffin, and it makes the Mets very happy. So he hasn't made the touch, but the ref can't see that himself. And Justin Costello steams away and burns him as he's talking to the ref down the sideline.
And that's why it's a player that wasn't looking in Jacob Merriment. Bit unlucky there, Chris Williams.
Once again, they're just going to the strengths of every player on the team, getting Chris Williams in the right spot at that right link and getting him wrapping around and testing the Bulls in defence with their speed.
So Bob and Leonard linking up, cut out ball, bat on,
finish.
Big moment for the Bulls,
Lovely.
and they get there. Bailey Assay diving over in the corner, and they're right back into it with less than 6 minutes to play now. 5-4.
That's how to do it. Jamin Bob, open side quickie, hits the link with the tap on, and Assay just finishes, is outside the reach of Chris Williams. Great footy.
Chris Williams on the full stretch dive, and he may have just hurt his neck there, but he goes. Up off the turf to Griffin, batted on by Bob. Surely it went forward. The assistant or the referee on the far side says all clear and we're locked up.
When you need your big name players to stand up, the ones that go a long way do so at the right time. Harry Griffin.
Did that go forward?
Jamin Bob. We'll say it's a tap back because they've called it backwards, and Mal Kenny scores to tie it up with less than 4 minutes to go.
Well, we're up here. The referee was right in line, so happy to go with his call. So just like you were saying, Mark, as was the case earlier today, the Bulls just turned it on in the last 10 minutes against the Sharks, got the win, 10-9. They're doing a similar thing here. They were down 5-3. It's now 5-all. Thought about open side, then went back to the short side. Going to take the touch. Damon Moore, cut out ball. And the Bulls may have snatched it late, have they? It's Malcolm Kenny with his hat trick. It's more important than that. It's a winner, potentially, for the Bulls.
Down on the 32 long for Damon Moore. It's getting predictable just how good these guys are at the right moment stepping up. That's huge.
James Shute was calling the touch. So here we go. They're going to have to plot something. Gretchen Buckley in the middle. They've got to come up with a plan, and they've got to come up with it in 15 seconds. They're going to get one play, it seems. They're setting up for one play.
And see the Bulls.
It's spilled, penalty. So they're going to get... Hang on a second. Is there going to be more repercussions? Will there be a... So Buckley turns it to Gretch. Is he through? The touch has been called, and the Bulls win a dramatic one to end day one of the Inferno National Touch League. How good was that? Here it is. Here's the touch.
Oh, wow. Great touch from number 12, Tallis Stanhope, to just get Jake Gretch. And what a way to finish. The Bulls have come away with another clutch win against a tournament favourite. That's huge. What a great game, Ben.
So they're up 5-3, the Mets, and the Bulls finish 6-5, and it's that final 10 minutes again. They just have something special, maybe fitness, maybe just belief, and that was so impressive. Mark, thanks so much for your company today. Wonderful work from yourself, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
Thanks, Benny. That was good fun. Cheers.
So the Bulls rounding out day one with victory, an unbeaten day one for them. They beat the Sharks, the Scorps, and then the Mets to finish it all off. So thanks so much for your company today in day one for the 2021 Inferno National